And then in game 4, I think that he gets that second win. But then Awestin gets a second counter pick, and I think it's probably done. That is my solemn guess for the set, is that it is game 5. And if I had to put money on it, M would be winning game 1 and 4.
You're making some, like, Madame Zeroni level of reads right now?
Look, I'm just thinking logically in my head. I'm an overthinker. You know this.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking N's got a lot of momentum coming into this game. I think he definitely gets game 1. And then after that, who knows? But I think that he's got it in him to make the adaptation somewhere in this set.
I think he's already playing with the right mindset of, I am shimmying and shaking from the start. I am playing defense because I know that Awestin wants to hold forward anyway, so I can try to take advantage of that. And look at the damage. He's already evened things up. Could have been big. He had the read on the jump, but the up air didn't quite reach. Ooh, he tried to roll through, but the peanut fire, that's so sad.
Oh my goodness, Pete Alonso is somehow in the house, and he has just knocked N's first stock out of the park.
That shield pressure from a lot of characters is kind of difficult to deal with, but Ness can just fair it out. You don't actually have, like, block strings. Wild. Oh! Nice.
That single hit of that up air and then connecting it afterwards, waiting to see what Awestin was going to do. It was so important that N waited to react to the way that Awestin was DIing that up air.
Okay, sure, you can clip Ness so he doesn't have to deal with the yo-yo. But now he has to recover around that. Hadouken gets him some space.
That's all he needs right now. That heal will come in from Awestin, but if all N is concerned about is getting around the PK Thunder and making a recovery, if he can throw it out, why not? But there you go. Like you said, focus not quite as viable as you would think against that PK Thunder.
Okay, jumping around the fire. Gets the shallowest nair so he doesn't get any confirm. And just trying to poke, like, Ness has some of the best out of shield in the game to actually be able to actively punish those tilts.
Super solid out of shield game. We've already seen it greatly from Awestin. The other thing that Austin's been doing a great job of is ground control. He hasn't let M be comfortable just playing neutral on the ground, throwing all these PK fires.
And almost died for that. And almost died for that greed.
Now he's got to find a way to draw the gold out of his greed. Does try to go for the gold with that Shoryu. But with Awestin playing this floaty character in Ness, not going to be able to connect it true. And back throw with all this rage, not quite going to do it.
Does finally find a focus on the right time to get him around. Ooh, that second hit doesn't connect. I think that threw Awestin off a little bit.
That was a little bit too much shield shuffling from Awestin there, actually. It took him so out of range that he was like, wait, I didn't think I would get this far.
Magnet Bear does do it, though. Awestin taking the first game.
So I'm already wrong.
I mean, you went for some big reads.
Yeah.
Nobody can
What you heard from me was the same way that I play Smash. I'm like, I've got a great mindset. I've got a great idea of what I should do. Here's what I think is going to happen, and then it doesn't.
Yeah. If it doesn't happen exactly like you think, it all falls apart.
Yup.
Yeah. Mood.
It's a Jenga tower of cards.
Jenga tower of cards?
Yeah.
Noted.
Yeah.
So
it's double wobbly. Ridley!
That's not...
N is literally I can guarantee you, here's the thought process N went. He goes, Trellis Ridley's up 2-0 on Awestin.
Isn't it like 3-0 or something?
Something like that. It's probably 3-0 actually, now that you mention it. He goes, Trellis Ridley is undefeated over Awestin. Let me try this.
Okay.
2-1, whatever,
honestly,
either way.
I do think that Ridley, high-key, has like a even-ish or good enough matchup against Ness. He plays like a sword character. He gets comboed like a heavy. But against Ness, he can play like a sword character who can actually outrange Ness.
I mean, as long as he's not getting into too much of a rhythm with these forward tilts and down tilts, yeah, they play like swords. You can get a lot of great ground control, and maybe this is what N needs to challenge that from Awestin, who scared to death.
But the thing is, sometimes he forward smashes and kills you at 40 like a Shoto, so it's cool.
Yeah. Up air.
Oh my gosh. That was so smart from Ed.
Wow, he has a big brain.
To body block, knows that he's going to survive because he's going to get clipped.
You wouldn't be able to do that with Ken.
No, you sure wouldn't. What the heck?
All right,
I've never even heard of the, like, normally when N is messing with some stuff, I'll have heard about it.
Right.
Never heard of this.
Yeah, no, this is brand new to both of us.
The up tilt, the movement?
Wow, like the mix-ups on this movement is actually really nice from N. I think if like he it looks like he has played this character quite a little bit. Look at that. Knowing that he can double jump away from that PK fire, and he has another one left in the tank if he needs it.
He has some counterplay against the Thunder with the downer in the back that was absolutely going to kill yesterday.
I think up throw would have killed him at that point. Like, honestly, he was at 177. It's illegal to live against Ness at that percent.
Did you see him slowly walking away from the fires?
Mm-hmm. Sure did. It's actually going really well for N. Not only is it going really well, but this game is just so much more high octane. I think he's caught Awestin a little bit off guard.
I feel like they're both playing Smash a little bit more than the other matchup. Yeah. Like they both are taking turns. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird.
I think being a little bit out of his element, not playing the Ken, I think that N is doing a much better job of respecting, okay, when is Austin's turn over? And when is it mine? Down tilt, that could be a setup.
Doesn't find anything, but back air puts him in a bad spot. He can recover. Oh my god, what a clip, but he's somehow alive?
What a recovery from N to having the presence of mind to air dodge through that PK fire.
He read the roll.
Read the roll super hard. It's not flashy, but it'll do.
Mm-hmm.
But really close. I almost want to see N stick it out with the Ridley, but do it on a more compact stage. Where once he gets Awestin into disadvantage.
If I can read lips, he said we'll go back. I can read lips.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Not unfortunate that you can read lips. That's sick.
I can't, but sometimes people are really obvious. It's going pit. He gave up. Mentally, this is over.
Yep.
Which is sad because the Ridley did ridiculously well for no reason.
Yeah, I almost wanted to see it again.
Yeah.
Neighbor, I gotta say, watching N kind of give up like this is the pits.
You stole my joke. I was waiting for you to finish your statement so that I could make that same joke.
Same brain.
Same brain.
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't steal it. We just had the same.
Yeah, no, we both have the same ideas.
Took 50. He is at 53. How did that happen?
A down tilt happened.
Down tilt happened.
Dynamo kick.
Not fair.
Oh, okay, nice forward tilt. I feel like forward tilt's actually going to be really good for Pit in this matchup.
Woo.
Oh my gosh, PK flash already. Not going to be super useful because Pit can, of course, recover from wherever Pit goes, where Pit wants to go. All right. Well, wait. Now, here's the thing. N is going to have a really hard time, covering specific threat zones. I think Awestin challenges that really, really hard with Ness.
So, what is happening right now is N is walking around with Pit and challenging with tilts and hitboxes as though he has like hitboxes that he can challenge with that function and they're not Pits.
Yeah.
So like his general fundies are sick, except that his just selection of moves isn't quite.
Yeah, Pit is not the character for what N is trying to accomplish, I don't think. But hey, maybe prove me wrong. Yes, there you go. Get that read in. If he was playing Dark Pit, Awestin was dead.
It's possible. That move is like way weaker in this game than in 4, unfortunately, the Electro Shock Arm.
But it is still strong.
Yes. I have no idea.
Roll on. Awestin reads it again. Yeah.
Chill on that Angel Plat.
You can look at N. He's just like, I just
defeat it.
It's hard. When Awestin is on, it's hard to play against him. But there you go. Maybe if he's in that false sense of security, he gets a little bit whack with his spacing. Maybe it's not quite where it was.
N is big chilling like an Archeops right now. His ability is defeatist. It is dropped below 50% HP.
Down throw, though, I mean, that can be a setup for Pit.
For sure. I don't know what he gets off of it in this game, to be honest. I see even less Pit in this game than I did before.
Yeah, which is crazy because we were like, okay, new game, new Pit. Maybe he'll work this time. And he still doesn't.
The only reason anybody knows what Pit did early in 4 is because Nairo played Pit.
Yeah, because of Nairo and then, no, it's really just Nairo.
Earth was sick.
I mean, Earth was sick, but I mean, that's the only reason why people paid attention.
Yeah.
Didn't Rain also play Pit?
I think it was just Earth. I could be wrong.
Okay.
I think Rain played Diddy and she... Or I might be thinking of somebody else.
Oh, there you go. Catch that jump. Roller Arm has so much range, and while it's still strong. Look, anything that kills off the top reliably is pretty dang good.
I thought Rain just irrelevant.
Yeah.
Irrelevant.
It's irrelevant right now, but the only thing that's relevant is that we are still on last stock. Like, you can see, this isn't a great character. This isn't a character N plays all the time, and he's still taking Awestin to last stock. N is sick.
I think this is a testament to how much N really doesn't like that particular, the Shoto matchup versus N.
Yeah.
Or versus Ness. because he can pick 2 Randy characters that he doesn't like have a lot of practice with and still go down to last stocks.
Like,
Because
almost-
he very clearly understands how to play against Ness.
Yes.
Very clearly understands what Awestin wants to do. Because he can pick these Randy characters and get close. However, with Ken, not so great. So, welcome to the Terry Bogard waiting room.
It is all about, it's not all about knowing how to drive a nail. You have to bring a hammer to drive the nail too.